I-37F. Never thought I'd be posting this drama, but here we are. Buckle up, it's a wild ride. Met my husband, 39M, 12 years ago. Things were good until they weren't. 3 years back, my grandma passed and left me her house in a fancy neighborhood, now worth around $3 million. Total dream home situation. When we moved in, Hubs insisted we split reno costs to be fair. I ended up dropping $180,000 while he threw in $60,000 and claimed he was broke after. Whatever. The deed stayed in my name only 'cause that's how Grandma left it. Last month, classic story. Found texts on his phone. Dude's been banging his coworker, 31F48. Freaking. Month. When confronted, he didn't even try to deny it. Just hit me with, "I'm not happy. Want a divorce. Fine PPL fallout of love." But then during our first meeting with attorneys, he dropped this bomb. "Half of everything is mine, including the house." His lawyer started blabbing about marriage equals shared assets, how he contributed substantially to the property, blah blah blah. My attorney looked concerned, saying his renovation contributions and us living there together might give him a partial claim. I asked for a day to think. That night I went full detective mode. Pulled all financial records, renovation receipts, inheritance docs. And then I found the document. Husband had signed a paper when we moved in acknowledging the house was my separate inherited property. He signed without reading, too busy picking out fancy appliances I was paying for. Next day, back at the attorney's office. Husband looking smug AF. "I've decided," I said super calmly, "that I agree. Marriage is about sharing." His face lit up like Christmas. "So here's what I'm offering," I continued, sliding over my folder of receipts. "I'll give you exactly what you've contributed to the house." The breakdown. His renovation contribution. $62,347. Minus half of mortgage I paid during his affair. $13,600. Minus half of utilities while he was hotel hopping with side chick. $4,230. Total. $44,517. The look on his face. Priceless. Man went from smug to ghost in 2 seconds flat. "This is BS," he sputtered. "The house is worth $3 million. Half of what you contributed," I corrected. "Documentation for every penny right here." His attorney whispered something. His face got red. "See you in court," he threatened. "Can't wait," I replied. "By the way, your stuff needs to be out by Friday. Already changed the locks." Well, shit escalated fast. Husband showed up at the house raging. Total meltdown, which I recorded on my phone. When I threatened to call cops, he finally left. Started the typical ex playbook. Spam calling / texting, trash talking me to friends. I just forwarded those friends his hotel receipts from when he was working late. They switched to my side real quick. His lawyer reached out wanting to negotiate for $250,000 as a fair compromise. Told my attorney my offer stands at $44,517. Not a penny more. Today got hit with a discovery request for all my financial records. My attorney says it's just a scare tactic. They're hoping legal fees will make me cave. Whoa. Grandma taught me better than that. Her house is the last thing I have from her, and I'm ready to fight. Plot twist. Husband's lawyer called for a settlement conference. Turns out, 1. That document he signed. Actually pretty legit. 2. They figured out I paid for basically 75% of everything during our marriage. 3. Side chick dumped him when she realized he wasn't getting that $3 million house payday face with tears of joy. At the meeting, ex looked like absolute garbage. Unshaven, wrinkled clothes, total mess. Their generous new offer. $100,000 for him to walk away amicably. I stuck to my guns. $44,517. Be reasonable, his attorney tried. He gave 12 years to this marriage. My attorney dropped another folder on the table with all the credit card statements showing approximately $32,000 spent on side chick in 8 months. From our joint account. Meeting ended with him storming out. Got paperwork yesterday. He's accepted the $44,517 plus his baseball collection and his grandfather's watch. Signing final papers next week. Several friends have admitted they always thought he was using me for my money. Looking back, red flags everywhere. Started therapy and planning to renovate the master bedroom, erasing all traces of him. Pro tip. Document everything. It's over, fam. Divorce finalized 6 weeks ago. He got his $44,517 baseball stuff and the watch. I kept the $3 million house, my car, retirement accounts, and my sanity. Plot twist. Without his constant spending, I'm actually way better off financially than I realized. Already finished the bedroom reno and turned a spare room into a kick-ass home office for my freelance biz. The best part. His mom called me last week. We were always tight, and apparently she's been reading him for filth since finding out what happened. She told me he and side chick broke up. Turns out she was cheating on him too with another coworker. Irma. Asked if we could stay in touch. She's coming for lunch Sunday. Started casual dating again. Nothing serious. Just dinner with actual adults who pay for their own meals. Wild concept, right? The house feels different now. Bigger, lighter somehow. Sometimes I feel grandma's presence here. Think she'd be proud. To everyone who DM'd support, thank you. To anyone fighting similar battles, know your worth. As for X, he's in a sad one-bedroom, whining to anyone who'll listen about how I robbed him. Meanwhile, I'm over here living my best life. Never wanted this divorce, but honestly, best thing that could have happened. For the first time in forever, I'm putting myself first. And it feels amazing. Hildar. Cheating husband tried to take half my $3 million inherited house. I offered him exactly what he contributed, $44,000. He took it and now his side chick dumped him too. Living my best life.